just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
60 Eagle.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing again, Williams. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He is in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Ravens. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's good for a Colts 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. They'll look to throw. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
What did this defensive play caller tell us all week, Mike? They wanted to come out and set the tone of this game, dictate the terms of how this game would be played, and man, through the first drive here, boy, have they ever.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. The Colts about set to punt. And he looks up. He's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the first quarter, they've done just that.
They'll stay on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That is caught. And he's in. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, Baltimore. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Ravens will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. He completes it to Hutchinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's going to have enough there for the first down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over just shy of midfield.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Williams. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes them.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
2nd and 7.
Here we go, set.
Here's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He'll try to run for it. And he'll give himself up after picking up the 1st down.
I think this decision clearly comes to the fact that this head coach, he has a ton of confidence in his quarterback, understanding he's going to make the right decision in the right moment. And in this case, starts out as a passer, quickly decides to turn into a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
We will have a Ravens 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Here's Williams now to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And he'll take it on in. Javon Baker. Touchdown, Ravens. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Ravens will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs. Now a give up the middle, and a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll stick with him again. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Now Williams. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. From a little further back, here's second and goal. To throw is Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third and goal. They'll run. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to fourth and goal.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
To throw, it's Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Could not get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over. Stopped on fourth and goal. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into the hands of Tyquan Thornton. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
To the air now on first and 10. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 31 yards. They'll look to throw again. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one will not be returned over the back line of the end zone, so the offense will get the ball at a decent spot, the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Cowboy 80. Set. Hook.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Here's a second and 12. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Come on.
Back to the ground after the penalty. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Ravens going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
They'll go again here with Taylor.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Let's go.
Now give on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7.
Ready? Ready?
Williams. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
18, right here. Here we go, set. And up.
They'll go play action here with Williams. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play. It stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
That's incomplete. Derek Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Up the middle they go. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And He doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
Handoff here, up the middle, and good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8.
Okay, break.
3rd down, 3 to go. On the ground, it's the tight end. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Let's go.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on downs.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. He'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll throw out of the gun. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. I fumbled the football, and the defense has it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Oh, yeah. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the Hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
Go!
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. It is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Here we go, set!
At the 18-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready?
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Come on, set!
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. They'll try and throw, and here's Williams. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Let's go now.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Colts are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Ravens. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music.